All right, so we're back at it again, chilling here with Mr. Georg Shkodo, all the way from Moscow, hanging out. How's it going, man?
Yo, what's up? What's up? All good? 5
Dude,
a.m., but I'm good.
so 5 a.m., dude, you're committed. So committed. I love it. All right, so we're back at it
Okay.
with another Tanks talk. Today we're going to go through a few clips we've pulled out from your Twitter, talk about the tech behind them, the ideas, and just how you got to these sweet, sweet Gotenks plays. You ready, man?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's awesome that they're gonna be so random for me because the last time I kind of prepared them, so I knew a bit what we were gonna see, but now I have no idea. Let's go.
Well, last time we went at it kind of random. This time I kind of like grouped them by topic, so they're like a little. There's a
Okay.
little order to it this time. So,
Okay, I'm gonna try to see the plot, man. Okay.
all right. So clip number one today, we got sparking strategy. He can staircase you down from practically any height into a true string, same frame, 50-50, four-way mid screen. He can do it off any blocked SD. Try to hit him airborne before the mix, so he can't guard cancel safely. Okay, so that's a lot to digest for one clip.
Yeah, but now I know what we're talking about. I can help us out.
True. All right.
Mhm.
Well, let's check it out, man.
Let's
So
go.
it looks like what you're doing is kind of using jump lights multi hits to kind of take them back to the ground when they block in the air.
Okay, now I can see everything. So the thing here is good thanks because he has multiple jump light hits. Basically, he has like 3 jump light hits, and he can do it 2 times. So he has 6 jump light hits, and then a jump medium and jump heavy hit. That thing allows him to get when he's in spark, and if he catches you with a super dash in the air, there's like in 99.9 uh percentages he's gonna get you staircase you down to the floor in a natural block string, and then you'll get 50-50, and you cannot guard cancel out of that 50-50. If you're gonna guard cancel, he's gonna punish your guard cancel because it's safe. And the 50-50, like we talked last time, the classic Dragon Ball 50-50, it's when you either fall down and press crouching light, or you same frame before falling down really low to ground, air dash into a jumping light or jump medium or whatever, hit same frame, right? So Gotenks can get this out of, like, see, he high jumped and then jumped, and Gotenks didn't even use all the moves up. He used just one jump light, second jump light, and like he had more time. He could get you from even a higher distance. So you can't like just escape this. Maybe from like a very weird angle he can't. I don't know, but like from most of the angles and from most of the height, if Gotenks and Spark catches you with a super dash, you have to eat a 50-50 after that.
That's kind of wild.
It is, it is. It's really like useful because people don't wait for it. Like you can just do a soft knockdown into a meaty super dash, and they're like up touching because they think they can get out, and like super dash doesn't really give you anything, but it gives you a 50-50. And like we showed in the last video, I think, there's a snap setup with this where when he's in Spark, he can just snap loop you with this concept.
Jeez.
It's really good.
That's super strong. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen anyone actually do this, though, that I can
People
think of.
do it. It's a common strategy to do in Spark to jail you down to get a 50-50. But like first people just jailed down to get that air dash, and they didn't really understand there was a 50-50 behind it if you do it like the same frame. Then people understood it, and obviously a lot of people do it. But for a lot of characters, it's not that easy to get a super dash into a perfectly timed 50-50. But with
Right.
Gotenks, it's super brain dead from any height, so you don't have to even think about it. So yeah, you should see much more from Gotenks players who played on Anchor. I don't know what you would do. It's very
Um,
easy.
I think you said in the tweet something about it, how to like set it up so they can't guard cancel it. Is it guard cancelable?
Oh yeah, yeah, perfect. Because when I tested it first, I thought they could guard cancel maybe if you do the setup and they check this out. You can hit him with the jump medium like this thing while they're in the air or in the on the ground or jump heavy, right? Like if they're on the ground, they can already guard cancel that jump heavy and jump medium. And I thought that if they guard cancel that jump medium frame one on the ground, that if I air dashed, that the guard cancel would like pop the air dash out. But I tested it, it doesn't, so it doesn't matter. It's just all the time safe. So forget it. I was stupid. I thought there was like a version that was guard cancelable and the version that wasn't. But both versions are not guard cancelable. I retested it.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough, dude. That's sick. I'm gonna have to keep this in mind. I don't really spark with him very often. I feel like I usually do S Broly sparking or 16 sparking, but
Me too, me too. That's why I don't have clips of this because I did it like 2 times in my life because I don't usually spark with the things too. But when I do, I always go for this shit. It always works. It's just something that's very easy to do and it's very, very profitable. You just get a guaranteed 50-50.
for this one
That's
we've got two Gokis in Spark. So
oh,
first
let's
one's going
go.
to be an IAD overhead loop of 2M and 2L, and it works mid-screen. Number two is going to be Super Dash Goki, the 101 mid-screen Goki, and Spark is actually a lot better. Gonna lab it more later. Did you lab it more later? Can you confirm?
I can't confirm neither deny this fact. But oh man, since we talked a little about the last clip, this clip we can talk a lot about because it has like a billion of things.
All right, so let's see. Spark. That's like a raw Goki in Spark. Are you just doing that to like
Oh,
demonstrate,
yeah,
basically?
yeah,
Okay.
just to show the concept, like, so the concept here, I was just entertained watching it for a second, so I forgot I have to talk about it. I'm sorry. So, the thing here, what it uses is, first, in Spark, there's a thing. I think we should go step by step because it has a lot of things. First, in Spark, when you do 2M or crouching light, you only need one ghost to cancel it into a jump into a yacht heavy or yacht medium to get a true string. So in theory, in Spark, you can do true block strings like run up, crouching light, do a yacht into a jump heavy, put a ghost in the middle, then do another crouching light, crouching medium, let out another ghost, do another yacht jump heavy, do fall down, maybe let out another ghost and go for a yacht jump heavy immediately, then fall down, do another crouching medium, then go for another yacht jump heavy out of it, and the opponent has to guess like low, 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 high, 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 low, low, and you have no fucking idea what's gonna happen. And it's all a true block string because it only costs one ghost to go into a yacht heavy from any normal.
I'm getting mixed just watching this. I'm
Yeah,
already
so
the
this
second this right here where you did 6S and then crossed back over with 6S and then did heavy Beyblade, dude. I don't even know what's going on there. I would get roasted by that mix.
So first, okay, now this clip has what I was talking about just now. This is another clip. This has a super dash mix in it. Oh man, can we do it like this because it has so much shit inside? Can we just like look for 3 seconds, then pause, and I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah, for
Then like
sure.
we watch another few seconds, then pause because it's gonna
Here,
blow
let me
my
take it
mind.
back to the beginning. All right,
Sick.
so Ghost coming out.
Okay, ghost coming out. Yeah, then here, then we can stop here.
Okay,
uh what happened was 2 times what I was talking about. Remember that you can do a 2 medium and then cancel it out into a yacht heavy using one ghost.
right.
The thing is you can do that mid screen too. So you can do it 2 times or 3 times mid screen. That's basically what I did. Like jump run up, jump down medium into a yacht with a jump heavy or jump medium, and then one ghost to cover it. Then you do again something and let out another ghost into another yacht jump heavy and you cover it again. So one ghost gives you one yacht in a true block string. So
How's
that's
the
how.
how's the
Mhm.
execution on that? Is that tough? Like what how do you keep it? Is there like I know you like making your things like auto times and kind of like as simple as possible for
Mhm.
executing. So what are you doing for releasing the ghosts while you're throwing out all these IADs everywhere and heavies and
Yeah,
crossing up?
yeah. It has like a structure to it. For example, if I know I'm going for it, for example, I'm thinking I have like two routes. For example, if I'm going for it starting an overhead. So if I did a yacht jump heavy, then I would hold the jump heavy, and when I land, I'll release it and go for another yacht jump heavy. And then when the jump heavy hits, you can press any button again, like for example the jump heavy hit, and then I pressed light and let it out when needed. Because when you press jump heavy and it hit, you can't cancel a jump heavy into a light or into a medium, and that's how you do it.
Right.
When once the jump heavy hit, you start holding and letting out a button. The next one you need. The only thing is, it's tricky when it's a special because jump heavy cancels into a key blast.
Mm.
So the window is much much smaller. But for the other buttons, it's really easy. Just whenever you hit the jump heavy, you press the ghost you want, like
Okay.
to cover. And it gets harder when it's in Spark and it's a crouching light or a crouching medium. Then you have to like think beforehand. For I can think of one string, for example. You run up the crouching medium, and then you let out the medium as the ghost that enables you the yad. And then when you hit the jump heavy, like you do yad jump heavy, you're holding the jump heavy, and then you can do whatever. And when you want to do the yad, you let go of the jump heavy and do the yad, and then like you build on it. And that's how you do. Those strings are extremely advanced. And yeah, what I do is I have like 2 3 strings that I memorized and that I can do. And if I want another one, I'm gonna go to the lab and sit for like 5 hours and just remember one new additional string, because it's not really like you can't just like do whatever you want, like, oh, I'm gonna do a yet now, and then you really have to have your strings on deck, like you have to know what you're doing. uh and before I forget, another like really easy one is after an auto combo. For example, you can do an auto combo into dash jump medium, like you always do, like the most basic go key, when you just run up like crouching light, then press light, light, light into like a medium ghost, and then dash medium, and it's a true string. Well,
Right.
after that true string, yeah, after that jump medium, you can let out another ghost and then go either for to M or for a yeah jump heavy for this thing, and you can do it 2 times after like that auto combo thing. So that's a place where you can do it.
Okay. Do you have one more thing?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. One more thing. At the end, there was mix up with one ghost when you either Dragon Rush or you hit the ghost first. I don't remember. Did we talk about this mix up? Can we pull it back a bit? When you have to guess, are you gonna eat the meaty ghost, or are you gonna get here, or are you gonna get Dragon Rush? Twitter just here. See, so you have to guess like what hit first, the ghost or Rush. Man, I'm scared to pull it back all the time, so it's gonna freeze. I'm gonna try to explain it in one go. So here, see, you have to guess: is the Dragon Rush gonna hit first, or the Ghost gonna hit first? If the Ghost gonna hit first, and you like jumped or backdashed, you're gonna get bopped, obviously. But if the Dragon Rush hit first and you didn't, then you have to like catch a perfect Dragon Rush. So, and you might vary the timing, so it's really hard to fuzzy like catch the Dragon Rush, and if you don't, you get hit by the ghost. It's a really good mix-up that you can do in the moment when you have one ghost.
Sweet. Okay. All right, you ready for the next half?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So ghosts come out.
Ghost coming out.
Super
Oh,
dash.
yeah. You can use a super dash for 3 ghosts, then use one ghost to get a true string 6M. You can cancel the 6M in a true string into a jump light or jump medium. I don't remember what was there, but you can like do a 6M and then yeah, and then dash and get a true string. And then the mix was you can in Spark obviously jump cancel any normal, and what you do is you forward jump cancel a 6S, and then you dash cancel the 6S immediately, and on the other side you do another 6S to reverse success, like this.
Dude, what? Hold on. You're.
And what happens next? It's not like a gimmick mix. I could have went for the mix right away. It's the 6x 6s into 214H mix. So you can do it without Spark. It's just like a mix Gotenks has, like a neutral. You do 6s into a 214H, and you can hit on both sides, because you can cancel at any time into 214H, and you can do it really tricky on the tippity top of his head, and you can drift right away anywhere, so it's really hard to see if you get 6S above. If Gotenks is right above you and he did a 6S, he can go down into a mix-up immediately, so be careful. And
Dude,
he's plus after success.
could you go at that 214H? Could you go either side at that point?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, and it's gonna be same frame. Like you would never guess the side. I can
Dude,
show you like clips. You would never guess the side.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a really good Gotenks mix, and you can do the neutral. You don't have. If this is just a situation in Spark, I went for it. You can do it like in other situations. It's just like a mix he has.
Can you get
Success into 214H.
can you get 2H out of all that? Do they have any time to 2H you?
It depends like what you did.
Okay.
Like sometimes you might get a counter hit if you did like super slow and like you were baiting something. But I think like at the perfect version, it's really hard to age, because you're plus after. You can do true string. So like in the perfect version, you can't to H because I can get it a true string on both sides, and I can get one frame, starting a true string. That means I can get a one frame trap on both sides, and you can't to H until like a four frame trap, I think, or you can't vanish out. I don't remember, but yeah, you can. Anything that can be true string, like a cross up, you can't to H. Maybe you can if you can reflect the key blast and then go for to H, but then it's still like you have to kind of guess. I don't know.
Dude, what? This is so nuts. All right, how'd you think of this one? What like gave you this idea?
Oh, that's a very old. That's like one of the mixes you learn while playing the game. It's not really a thing that
That's
you get
what
in
you
training
learned while
mode.
playing the game.
No, I mean like it's one of those mixes that is not like a lab mix. It's more of a mix when you play neutral and you're like you're in the moment that you want to mix somebody up, and the like the situation you're put into situations, and that's one of the mixes like I just like naturally came up with that. Like when you're above somebody, you success like, oh, I can cancel into 214H, and then you just go into training to check if it's safe or not, and then I'm like, oh, you can get a true string. So like in theory, I can get a one frame chip, so it's gonna be safe. And then if I get to H, then it's on me because I did badly.
Okay. Crazy, dude. All right, you got anything else about this one?
No, no, no. I think we covered that. Only thing that it's really hard to get the super dash into a 50-50 here. It's really hard. It depends. Like you have to. It's not. It looks easy, but you have to get like a precise setup. So here, I did it not from a knockdown. So it was easier. I just remembered why I didn't do it from a knockdown this video because it's so fucking hard to set up a super dash 50-50 from a knockdown like this. It's possible, but I got so annoyed because like I did it and then I messed up the last mix and I'm like, oh no, I just want to go to sleep after work, man. I'm just gonna do it from an easy position just to show the concept.
Would you need to like them to just hold the meaty ghost off a knockdown to set this up?
You need to super dash at the right moment. You do the ghosts, but like if you super dash too early, like you won't hit like one normal will whiff. You have to get the angle of the super dash right.
Gotcha.
And the
Okay.
but the angle is against up tech and like I remember some other tech is like out of time, and then there's like one tech that you have to do it perfectly, and I got so like I knew myself that if I'm gonna do a knockdown, I have to obviously do that tech because I don't want to lie to people. Like do the tech that works and the tech that is like super hard. Like don't just forget that it exists. So I just went like straight away for something that is not SKD, so people see the concept works. But like I didn't do it from a SKD, so they have to check for themselves.
Okay. So this is one you
That,
go to the lab with first. Don't just jump straight into match and try to pull this off.
yeah. That one is a pretty hard. The super dash, the end of 50-50. Yep, exactly.
You know it's hard when you're saying it's hard too.
Man, it's really hard. But Gotenks has a lot of really hard stuff. Okay,
That's what we love
pre-random
about
go.
him. That's what makes him so
Yeah,
interesting this season, man. If he wasn't hard,
exactly. Exactly.
he'd be whatever. He'd be another UI. We don't want that.
Exactly, man.
All
You
right, so
get
this
bored.
one, 3 random Gokis and Spark. You're really not helping yourself out with the caption on this one.
Oh yeah, man. I already saw it while you were talking. I read it and was like, "Oh boy."
All right, so we got
Okay,
Goki.
so yeah, Goki. Oh, remember what I was talking about? That you can just do like low overhead, and you just need one ghost to cancel it.
Right,
So see, he did like a crouching light into a yard, and then like crouching light, crouching M into a yard, and you can vary the amount of lows you have before going for the yard, or you can go for the yard right away. See, and you have to like always, you have to be so good at blocking to block like a whole string of Spark Goki with yards.
right. Yeah, that's pretty
Yep.
pretty intense pressure in the corner there.
Yeah. It's really hard to block.
Without even like busting out all the tricks. I mean, you're basically just giving yourself like the most basic form of ghost there, which is like just acting as an assist to help you hold the block stun. But you just get so many chances to high low there.
Exactly, man.
All right, Janimba. So,
Thanks.
oh, 2H and then the ghosts cover up a little bit. That
Oh
was
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Just like for the fun of it, so people know jump age doesn't give you a landing lag, and you can get a 50-50 this way too.
That's kind of dope. You can see the clip, right?
Yeah, for sure. I don't even know if that's 50-50. It's just a cool mix that you can use it to age for those two in Spark.
What it
Nothing
looks like
really.
two ghosts are going off after you do the 2H. It's
Mm-hmm.
heavy ghost. What's the other? Are you releasing another one intentionally?
Yep. The medium. See, I think of the medium, the heavy, because I did it to M. I think the easiest way would be to release a medium and heavy.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. And that's like one of the nice things is that like he has a few moves that leave you airborne. That's like the same way that the auto combo mix works. Is that afterwards you're airborne and you get to use your air option from there and mix up. But you
Yep.
don't see people use the 2H one that often. But I like that.
Yeah, it's not that competitive. It's just a cool option to know because Gotenks has so many options, man. Why not explore them all?
Yeah, that's kind of like your mantra, basically.
Yeah, I love this character. He reminds me of my favorite character in Marvel of Shumagorath. Like,
Shumagorath is your favorite in Marvel. I thought your favorite in Marvel was Magneto.
no, Shumagorath. Magneto is somebody I have to play to for my team to glue together.
Gotcha.
He's
Random Goki number 3. Let's see what we
mhm.
got. Poor Cooler getting beat up once more.
Man, I'm sorry, Cooler. Oh, the super dash 50-50. Now
All right.
in the corner that works easily. Like just when you're in Spark, you can like like in Spark you can just meaty, then do a super dash, and then you just get a 50-50. You can dance cancel it into yacht with a normal, or you can fall down crouching light,
Right.
and let the ghost cover you. So just like a easy option to remember in the corner. Also, you can do this while we're talking, like subatomic sabers. I stole I didn't use it yet, but like I saw a match of subatomic sabers, and I'm like, oh man, I'm stealing this. There was a thing he did. He run up. He just did ghosts. Then the dude did a delay wake up, and he didn't meet. I think maybe he wasted one meaty ghost. It doesn't matter. But he didn't run up. Didn't normal. He was waiting to see what he was doing, and after the delay wake up, he woke up. Subatomic just run up, did a crouching light, and then used all the ghosts to cover him while he cancels the crouching light into a super dash, and then goes for a 50-50 mix. And I forgot that you can use 3 ghosts and always get a 50-50 out of any normal in the corner because you can cancel any normal into a super dash, and those 3 ghosts cover the normal to the super dash, and then the super dash into the 50-50, like yacht or crouching low. Because you need 2 ghosts, I think, for after the super dash hits for it to be a true string to fall into a crouching light. Or 1 ghost, but it's very tight. Anywho, 3 ghosts is safer.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
that's the basic concept. Yeah, sorry.
I'm just watching it how all the ghosts cover you so well in this mix. Yeah, because you got the meaty going to cover the initial super dash, and then the super dash ghost cover afterwards, and then you get that last ghost to
Hmm.
set you up for just like one last chance mix. And then from there, I feel like you can just, if it doesn't pan out, you've got your 2, 3, 6 L to H like frame trap, and you can get your plus
Yeah,
frames and keep going.
dude, 236H is so busted, man. I swear to God, it's one of the best X moves. This season, especially, like first of all, yeah, it like kills you off a sneeze. Now you just do 236H, and if the dude ate it, he's dead. No matter you have assist, you have meter, you don't have meter, you don't have anything in your life, you'll still kill him. It's such a good mind game tool, or like an RPS tool, because like for example, you're playing CSS and you still have them recovering, and you're like, oh, what should I do? Gotenks doesn't care. He does 236H, wastes like so much time, and after that, you're still in an RPS game because if you jump, standing light by Gotenks is faster than anything because you're +1, and if you jump, a standing light will clip you. You can't jump out of that standing light. If you're in the corner, you backdash, that standing light will clip you. So what you can do is vanish because it's 4 frames. What you can do is reflect and stuff. So it's a RPS game, and every time you have to RPS, and people don't like to, like, high level players, to put themselves into a risky situation. So they'll block it for one time, they'll block it for the second time. Well, like, okay, he's wasting meter, but at least I can block it. You know what I'm saying? But while they're blocking it, you're recovering your assists and shit, and then you'll have a C assist for a mix or something. So yeah, yeah, it's such a good move, man. It beats super dash. It now goes straight to the floor. So good.
And it like negative scales.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, what the fuck is that about, right?
I have no idea, dude. I hope they never fix it. Straight
I
up.
hope so. I hope it's like Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3. This is the last like patch we have for Gotenks, man. So it doesn't change. This is fine, guys. Let it be, man.
All right. So next up, we've got basic corner level 3 Oki in Spark. You need to high jump before inputting Vanish, so you get fast fall float for spacing and frame kills. So you're super jump installing your Vanish here.
Oh yeah, that's a thing you can do actually for a lot of characters. I don't even do it that much for Gotenks. I don't know why I recorded it for Gotenks though. I do it a lot of for Vegeta, SSJ, or for characters with a beam, that you usually don't get a cool mix. But if you're in Spark, you can get a cool mix always from level 3 with see, you just frame one, do a high jump vanish, and then you can float, and you can kill as much frames as you want. You can float to the other side. You can fall down. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It becomes a four-way mix, and you can do this for a lot of characters. I do it for all the Vegetas I play sometimes. Not for base Vegeta because he has a better mix even without it, but for SSJ Vegeta, for I don't know, for Cell I used to do this with screen. It's really really strong.
Yeah, that seems kind of wild. So do you have to do like a setup to get them out of the corner? Or I guess the Vanish just
No, no,
you
no,
take the
no.
corner.
That's what Vanish does. Yeah, it's as
Yeah.
simple as that. If you have a level 3 with a good amount of plus frames, or even not that much plus frames, because you still can set up like a left right, you can just always do a high jump, like right when you can do it, just buffer a high jump and then do a hold vanish, and that's all. And then you can, while you're vanishing, start holding like up left or up right into like a, so you can yad, or hold down so you can like fall down on the other side and do a crouching light or whatever you want. You get a four-way. You're the master of the universe.
Dude, that's brutal.
You
You could
can do,
hypothetically do this with anyone though, right? You said you do it for the
yes,
Vegetas.
yes, 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 exactly. They're like 70% of the cast can do this.
Jeez, man.
I took this number out of my ass. I don't know how much of the cast can
No,
do
I
this,
think
but
you're
a
right. I
lot.
mean, 70 sounds right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something about that, man. A
You
lot of
probably you probably need like a low 2L to make it fast enough. So if you
yeah,
remove
but
all the
but still though, you can get a good left right, because you can
That's
flow
true.
to the right and do like a yard. You can flow to the left and then do a yard to the right or some shit. You can think of a left right mix, because even if he's in the corner, you push him out of the corner, so you can still get a left right. And there's people like who say a left right isn't like when it's not same frame or something, and fuzzy block it. But how many people really block like Vegito mix and stuff? It's
not
not that.
me.
Yeah, yeah, not me too. So I don't know who are those peoples are. Who are those people are? Against those people, just do the same frame.
All right, fair enough. Some easy mix to incorporate into your level 3 Oki.
Yeah, exactly. Very easy. Very good.
All right, let's keep it going. This one, I actually think I might have seen the initiator for this one before because I have talked to Cool Kid about doing the level 3 that pulls you out of the corner. Is that what sets this one up?
Yeah, even in this video, I credited Cool Kid because
Mm-hmm.
I got it from him. Cool Kid, by the way, if anybody's watching this and doesn't know who Cool Kid is, please follow him. He's a very crazy player, from Street Fighter, from he plays a lot of things. But in Dragon Ball, he's a really really good Gotenks player and a really really good Gogeta player. So give him a watch. Anywho, he found out that um, Gotenks can solo set up a distance from the corner where the level 3 pulls. It doesn't really pull him out, because it just at this distance the level 3 doesn't put him in the corner. So you still have a gap between him and the corner, and you can set it up solo. So how you do it is you do any super jump This video is gonna have long explaining. There's a lot here. So the first thing you have to do is you do a super jump on the floor, like a super jump combo into a jump to heavy, and then you do what you would do to get a ghost, to get a Goki. You would do a 7H, and that will give you the see like there was a super dash combo, super jump combo, and then into a 7H, and that's here super jump combo, blah 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 blah, and then 7H, and that puts you at the best perfect distance. So instead of Goki at that distance, you just do a level 3. Boom, you're done. He's at the best distance, like out of the corner. And next, there's two things you can go for. The first thing, like as we saw right now, that's meaty left right. You cannot do shit about it. It hits it hits frame one, and it's left right. And if you level 3 and you didn't guess the side, you get fucked. If you did a reflect and you didn't guess the side, you get fucked because you'll get a key blast, and that key blast will be beaten frame one because it's a meaty. So it's a really 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 cool mix. In the corner, you get a free conversion because it's 214H, and you can combo him into the wall and like get a lot of damage from this. Then this is like the it's really hard to do though, but there's the trick. The trick is, um, told it once on my stream. So see Gotenks after a level 3, he like kind of stands like this and laughs like ha 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 ha, and then he starts to fall down. And after like he made this laugh, you can input a dash. Like literally, the window is so fucking big. You have enough time to input the 6-6 while he falls down, and then just chill for a while. And while you're chilling, you put your finger on the 2. So here he does a level 3, like you're waiting for him to smack him down and start laughing. And while he finished laughing, like you're ha ha ha, you can input a dash. And once you inputted the dash, you just chill, you put your finger on the 2 and wait for him to fall down, do the dash. And after he did that, you're like you have enough time to think about it, and then you have to do 2 flicks, like to 1 for M, to 1 for H. And because your finger is already on the 2, it's kind of easier because you've relaxed, you prepared for it, because you did the dash like 3 seconds ago. I don't know, like 2 seconds ago, while he was still in the level 3 animation. I think they did the buffer window so big. I don't know, maybe for this mix, because it would be so hard without it. You'd have to hit a frame 1 dash, and then from the 6 move to the 2 and then do 2 flicks. It would be really hard. But this way, you did the 6-6, you chill, you wait because he has to fall down, and then he's just gonna do the dash. And that's when the dash ends, that's when you do those 2 flicks, like to 1 for M, to 1 for H, and just drift down right away, or drift down to the right for the other side. That's how you do the spinning thing if you 50-50. It's really important to buffer the 6-6 into that falling window. It's really, really big, and it's big for, I don't know this reason, but it helps it a lot. So the other thing that is much easier and is also a really, really good is what most of us do when we're not really sure, like we're not in god mode, is you can either do a yad heavy, just fall, and how you would usually do, you'd just fall and do a yad heavy meaty, or what subatomic does, he does a frame 1 yet heavy and it whiffs, or a yet medium and it whiffs and does a crouching low, crouching light that hits low meaty. So you can get a meaty save jump on the same side, or you can get a safe jump on the other side, but it won't be meaty. What I'm saying is, a 2H won't hit it, or a level 3. Wait, here, like, see, a level 3 or 2H won't hit out of it. You'll block the 2H, or you'll block the level 3, or you can reflect the 2H, or you can reflect the level 3. But he can backdash out of it, for example, or he can jump out of it, for example, because it's not meaty. But if he decided to backdash out of it, or to jump out of it, and he did the same side that is meaty, then he would get fucked, obviously. But it's really hard to visually understand, did you do the micro dash, or didn't you do the micro dash to get like the other side or this side?
Right.
So for him, it's still a guess. And I just want to wait for the clip, for the people to see how it looks when it's a safe jump but not a meaty.
I think we're
Uh,
2 away from the safe jump right now. So this
mhm.
one he goes over his head and catches him, and I think the next one's a
Yeah,
safe jump, right here.
yeah.
Oh nope, next one.
Oh
Man,
no, that was a bait. Oh man, I think this
here
one,
it
yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah, see, so it would hit him if he went to H, so it would be a cross up. But yeah, like here, it would hit him. But if he to H, it won't hit me. Like it's safe for me. It doesn't matter. I can go for it anytime. The worst that will happen is he'll guess it and go for a backdash. But for him, the backdash is not so safe, and the options that are like the RPS options are much less safe for him, like backdash, because he can eat a yacht heavy, and I have the safe options behind me. So that's really good. That's really good. That's really strong. And it's easy. It's much more easier to do. You can go for you can do this mid screen too. What the setup does, it gives you mid screen mix of level 3, but in the corner. So you can do this mid screen too. It doesn't matter.
I
It's really
think
really strong.
I'll link the secret sauce link up above right here. But
Mhm.
when he did, because Cool Kid did secret sauce Gotenks with me, and
I watched it, man. Please link it. Cool Kid the God,
so the
the
setup he
best.
did in there, which gave you the same corner thing, which I think the only function compared to this one would be to get more damage, but he did 214H, so the EX Beyblade, to pull away from the wall, and then he did the shout beam and level 3 from there. And like that gave you the pull out of the corner effect.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's a really cool. The function there is that if you didn't get the super jump in your combo, but
yeah,
uh, but you can still pull him out, right? So that's really good for like a half a meter. It doesn't matter. And good that you mentioned it. There's one thing though, that you have to be careful of. Gotenks has two different plus. I think two different kind of plus frames with his level 3. One is if you did it raw, like off the ground, for example, or after a beam for some reason, then you get the maximum amount of plus frames, and that enables you to get this kind of mix. The other thing is if you did 214S pop,
right.
into a level 3, you would get like I think it's 24 plus frames, and the other is 32. I don't remember. Please don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure those were the wrong numbers, but you get like 7 or 8 less plus frames if you don't do it off a beam or raw or from a DHC. If you do it like after a 236M or after a 214S, I don't know, for some reason you get less plus frames, and that's what you have to be careful of. If you do a 214H out of the corner and then do like a 214S into a level 3, you won't get the setup. You'll
Okay.
have to do a 214H into a beam into a like 236S, and then like do a level 3, then you'll get the setup.
Good to know, because I'm sure a lot of people, myself included, usually would go for like a Beyblade into the key barrage and then level 3 from there. So
Yep,
good to
yep,
know
and
that.
that's not the right way to do it. Always do it out of a beam. Beam for some reason gives you extra plus frames.
Okay. Good to know. All right, dude. I think we got one more tonight, and then I'll let you go.
Woo!
All right,
I
last
love
one. Let's see. Damn, they buffed his solo YOLO mix.
Oh, that was at the start of season 3, but it doesn't matter because it's still a good thing for people to know. This is a solo mix, man. It works. But the thing is, if you're not careful, you can get to H, of course. But if you do it like really properly, you cannot get to H on the other side. The to H is too slow. You will get counter hit on the other side, and if you bait his to H on this side, you obviously can do a frame trap on the same side too. But it won't be that. It won't be a mix. It will be a bait of to H on the same side. But on the other side, it will be a mix, and it will be the to H. So if you're going for, and he cannot backdash it. See, he cannot backdash. He cannot vanish. He cannot super dash this shit. He cannot to H this shit on one of the sides. So like he can to H it on the other side. But man, if that's your only option, like, and you can bait the 2H on the other side. So it's a really, really, really good mix. He can do it solo. It gives a lot of damage. It gives knockdown. Um, if you have an assist, it's safe.
That's pretty
If
wild.
if you're solo, it's a bit YOLO, but like I get out of those situations. It's a bit unsafe, but sometimes you get out of the situation, like with 214H, and you just steer away, and then steer back and shit and bait out his punish.
I mean, you could just
Uh,
take off like a UFO if you need to. Just go straight up into the sky.
yeah. You know what I mean? You can always play around like you're unsafe, but there's always like hope, a chance out. Even if you're solo, if you have no spark, even, but it's unsafe. But I still sometimes go for it. But if you have assist, it's absolutely safe. That's what I always go for. If like I'm not sure I can open him up and I'm near the wall, I would 100% go like for this because you can just run up and do like 5 LL. We didn't have rejumps there, and it still was very powerful. And now we have rejumps, and now in season 7.3, I mean season 3.5. I'm sorry,
It
seven.
feels like
I
7.3 with
I
all the changes
yeah.
this year.
Yeah, exactly. In season 3.5, the cancel is now faster. The 214H into a 21, I mean 214M into a 214H cancel. It happens faster, so this mix just got buffed this season.
Man, that's wild.
Yeah, if you saw all of the cancels are now faster, like to the machine gun punches or anything. Everything is now super fast, and it gives that hit in the medium and it's faster. So this mix is also faster and better. And don't worry, you cannot back that shit, and you cannot super dash it. Like there's a lot of people that are scared to do 214L or 214M, thinking that super dash is just like something that will always beat it, but it's not true. Like in a close range, those moves are absolutely safe against super dash because they hit much faster than the super dash has that invulnerability started up. So I like like round start position 214L will always beat a super dash. So like 214H, when you're this close to him, will always beat a super dash. It's really unhealthy to spam super dashes when Gotenks is near you and is doing Beyblade. They won't help you.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be spamming Super Dash against Gotenks now anyway, just because of how much he can hurt you off of
Yeah,
2H.
yeah, man, or 236H,
Yeah,
because
with that.
I love the change, even if it's gonna if it's gone. I love it. You know why? Because it used to be that Beyblade was the shit. It beat like Super Dash. It beat everything. So people didn't even use 236H. They only used Beyblade. Like X Beyblade was their go-to. And when they changed, when there was the change that Beyblade didn't beat Super Dash anymore, everybody was like, "Oh fuck, what should I do with Gotenks now? He sucks, man." And I was always like, no, 236H beats Super Dash much more better. It gives more damage, man. It gives better cancel options, man. It's much more better. Like you shouldn't use to like the only profit of 214H was that it hit from the back. But man, like, come on, the 236H hits like even from the bottom, and now it's like even a dive kick. So this patch finally told people how strong 236H is. Because even without this patch, it was super fucking strong. And I'm really happy that people are not like, oh, Gotenks doesn't have his Beyblade that beats Super Dash anymore. Now he can't beat Super Dash. Oh, he sucks. Yes, he can. 236H is the most braided Super Dash punish there is. It beats like all angles of that fucking Super Dash if they're in front of you, and then gives like so much damage output that nobody in their right mind will like spam mindlessly super dash.
I really hope that when they inevitably nerf it, the only thing they change is the scaling, and like everything
Yeah.
else
So
stays the
people
same.
keep using it, and so people will know like, okay, Beyblade is something I'm gonna use in close range and like for mixed purposes or to beat Key Blast or stuff like that, or Super Dash at the close range, and they know like if I'm at mid range or far away, 236H is the way to go because it'd be super dash. I like it. So like Gotenks has a tool for every situation. It's not just like X Beyblade when you're close, X Beyblade when you're far away, X Beyblade everywhere. Like now you have tools for every situation. It's more fun to play, I think.
Agreed, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. That's all the clips we've got for this round.
Yo, let's wrap it up, man. It was
Any
such a joy.
any
Thanks so
closing
much.
thoughts this evening on Gotenks and his immeasurable amount of tech?
Uh I don't even know, man. It's just getting better and better. Like every time we have shout council rejumps now, we have this shit, we have that shit. Life is just getting better, man. for
Dude.
the Gotenks main. I can't wait for the next crazy stuff we find in
It's
Market
always a good time.